There has recently been a huge crackdown on the Bitcoin market, and it is because of instances like these that people begin to forecast the downfall of 99% of cryptocurrencies. In this video, I'd like to explain this to you. Why will XRP and Ripple be among the projects that persevere throughout all of this to fully illustrate why XRP and Ripple will be the Amazons and Goodles of exactly what? Continue reading to the end to find out more. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure to watch this new video right now. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we discuss the newest XRP news and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we'd like to extend a warm welcome. We encourage you to enable notifications so you never miss any video. We are pleased to announce that this channel is hosting a 200 XRP giveaway. To be eligible to participate, simply subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment with the hashtag XRP. The winner will be revealed on August 31st. I need to direct your attention to a few very important issues in this video about what we see in this future generation's financial system. There are a lot of folks who focus on the wrong things. In this video, I'll discuss why everyone should be paying close attention to XRP and Ripple, especially as we approach the new era of Bitcoin market restrictions. Make a point of staying for the length of this event. This is quite important. As a result, I'd want to start this video by getting straight in and discussing what's going on in the market right now. Many people are alarmed by this, and the United States just revealed a radical new tax proposal that will virtually kill DeFi as we know it. Whoever claims this is exaggerating slightly, but it is evident that people are becoming concerned about how KYC will be linked to decentralized Bitcoin exchanges. Many people are now making it appear as if DeFi is coming to an end. DeFi, in my perspective, is not yet over. It appears to be one of those things that we were all expecting to happen at some point. We cannot possibly live in a world where you may trade on these numerous sites fully anonymously, even though I much want that to be the case. It just didn't seem to make sense. Why would you expect consumers of a decentralized exchange to not need this information when you don't know your customer on a centralized exchange? There would be no gain at all. Using a centralized exchange would simply transfer all of the volumes to these decentralized transactions, simply because we have a new way to trade these coins. It makes no sense to be able to ignore all of our financial system safeguards. Therefore, many crypto idealists are publicly saying that this will be bad for crypto, that it will be dreadful, and that it will put an end to crypto as we know it. But in the end, I believe it's a good sign. In other ways, it demonstrates that these governmental bodies are only striving to integrate the existing limits in our financial system rather than outright outlawing cryptocurrencies. Seeing something like this now worries me about a couple of projects. For example, Uni switches MetaMask by 1 inch. In essence, all of these products have persisted via skirting regulations. They all say, oh, we're new, we're different, so we shouldn't have to conform. And I believe some people are worried about it. Ripple and XRP are among the initiatives that will be included in this, however, I don't believe that is the case. And this is the real reason I've adored Ripple since its inception. They have constantly worked with governments and implemented a strategy. Ripple has been issuing transparency reports to comply with the legislation. Since the beginning, essentially discussing what is going on in the cryptocurrency market. They share information about their company. None of this was expected of them. They went above and above to make this possible. Transparency. Surprisingly, this gave the impression that they were working with a variety of organizations, but in reality, they were just being smarter than they would have been if they had said, oh, we're not going to listen to all these regulators, we're going to do our own thing. We're going to attempt to avoid all of these traditional methods, such as understanding your customers and AML. Ripple made a concerted effort to meet these requirements. As a result, I've known since I first saw them that Ripple and XRP will be among the last cryptocurrency enterprises remaining. In 2022, the primary net will be on September 20th. This was tweeted out recently. And what we see are the adults in the room. Coinbase, Circle, and Ripple are all there on stage, and Stellar is speaking about how the next era of cryptocurrency will begin. These are a few of the initiatives that I believe have always operated morally since its inception, elevating Ripple beyond all of these other efforts. When the government steps in and starts seriously cracking down on this, companies like Ripple Circle and Coinbase will have an advantage over everyone else. Market and compelling these numerous companies to follow our regulations. Our financial system has always had. The reason for this is that they put in the effort up front rather than simply going offshore or claiming that they will not obey the rules since their technology is different. They have gone to great lengths to meet with. These organizations are attempting to act morally to remain on the right side of the law. Surprisingly, this did not work out. The SEC sued Coinbase and Ripple in some ways, but it is a very different story. Many people regard the SEC as a large and important regulator. However, the SEC doesn't have a case to make when it comes to banking regulators. When it comes to these regulators, have authority in our financial system, not just investments. The good news is that Ripple has been working with the right people from the beginning. I suppose this is the type of thing that helps individuals endure. They can change their business models so that they comply with traditional norms when the rest of the Bitcoin network does. The industry is experiencing upheaval. I find it amusing that so many individuals are seeking to exploit this as evidence of compliance. Ripple partners with banks, and Ripple chose this technique because they were convinced that if they targeted the market sector with the most restrictions, they would be successful. They could then spread to other accessible areas. One of my favorite comments comes from digital asset investors. We are the grown-ups in the room, and he always maintains that I completely agree. Ripple has always been the responsible adult in the scenario, and it shows. When the latest bear market hit, all of these cryptocurrency companies began to lay off workers. They were desperately trying to close financial gaps and save money. What was Ripple doing at the time? Both recruiting and purchasing the failing crypto players made a wise decision when they purchased Medico. It was a business that gave them a backdoor into a slew of other financial institutions with which they weren't currently doing business, and that type of material will advance Ripple to a higher level. Another critical aspect of this arrangement is the close relationship between governments and regulators in the banking sector. When these legacy institutions are truly disrupted. As a result, I regard Ripple and XRP as having no competition from the other cryptocurrency ventures that are now active but not cooperating. In collaboration with authorities, some argue that this one has superior technology. Oh, this one can do it, whereas XRP cannot concentrate on who serves on the board of directors. With whom have they previously collaborated? With Ripple has been working with the Federal Reserve since 2013. I'm not sure what else to say if that doesn't indicate how close Ripple is already to the most important cryptocurrency. Regulators all over the world have gone above and beyond to ensure that when regulations are put in place, they will already have a place with governments and regulators, and as more sophisticated financial products, such as treasury and real estate, are introduced to the blockchain, they will not choose these unregulated platforms. They will go to websites that have been working hard since the beginning. As a result, even if many individuals pay attention to the market cap and current exchange rates for cryptocurrencies, they overlook paying attention to the price. Pay close attention to the most important component, which is what has been developed in the backdrop. Once we have institutions ready to enter this market and the enterprises that made a particular effort to avoid restrictions, there will be a clear distinction between those that attempted to comply with rules and those that did not. These are the corporations that imposed the rules. They will struggle to survive. They are the firms that will struggle the most throughout this shift, but it is a big reason why only businesses like Ripple Circle and Coinbase are being paid attention to. They have always followed the law, which gives me even more confidence that when all is said and done, they will be among the last enterprises standing. Overall, these companies did an excellent job. Because of the market they are targeting, I believe they have done the finest job by far. Circles are one of my favorite shapes. I enjoy Coinbase. They're doing wonderful things from my perspective, but Coinbase is mostly an exchange. That circle is nothing more than a steady coin. Ripple aspires to cause an almost unprecedented disruption in history. To conclude this video, I'd want to quickly introduce you to a new Ripple film, which I believe simply proves, as I indicated before, how they are the adults in the room. There aren't many other companies that make videos like this. Various initiatives produce blockchains, but none of them have a clear aim other than to outline the particular XRP use case and the precise use case for Ripple's implementation of this technology. Market focus or practical applicability. They just raise awareness of the blockchain in the hopes that it will be accepted, then claim that it can achieve numerous jobs while never actually putting into practice the speed of payments, which is both the most important component of our current system and the most important aspect of our current system. The banking system and its greatest suffering, Ripple's entire focus, has been on the point. Ripple can change this because of their unique technology, and as I previously stated, this will be the factor that propels them to the next level, along with their collaboration with regulatory authorities and countries. As a result, we should be concerned when we see businesses being roughed up by regulators, as we are currently seeing with this new resistance campaign. I have a deep belief that the Ripples will survive. Ripple and XRP will become institutional assets. DeFi due to their significantly enhanced market domination in several of these places. You have my word on it. This is only the beginning, since some of these minor players are being phased out. Listen to the last video, and I feel it performs an excellent job. It is tough for many Bitcoin platforms to dissect Ripple's specialized use case in the market. Keep in mind, how could blockchain technology improve payments? Hi, Brendan Barry has arrived, and here is crypto in a nutshell. When it comes to payments, the three main notions that need to be addressed are cost, speed, and dependability. These aren't challenges you think about when making a payment within your country, because most systems or countries have already solved them, but they are when you send money across borders. There is systemic friction, which raises prices, reduces reliability, and slows down the payment process. Blockchain technology was developed precisely to overcome these concerns. As a result, when using blockchain or cryptocurrency to transmit money, anyone on the earth can do so instantly, cheaply, rapidly, and with a very high level of reliability. So, even if it wasn't the most engaging film ever, it was still very straightforward. What XRP and Ripple are proposing is desperately needed in our system, and they are working with the proper partners to make it happen. That is a simple summary of the investment thesis I see for Ripples and XRP, as well as why I am so excited about what they are doing, and why I'm convinced they'll make it. In any case, gentlemen, I sincerely appreciate your efforts. I hope you enjoyed watching this video while you were here. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. It means a lot.